Um, if I'm being really honest, I think it was a Facebook post, and it was saying Team UK gonna go fight in Vegas on UFC Fight Week, and I thought that sounded like fun.
It does sound like fun.
So I applied to that for the first year, didn't get in, and then did the Euros 2015, and then did the Worlds 2016. Just because, well, there's not many people that can say they fought in Vegas on UFC Fight Week um, in a UFC cage.
That's pretty gangster.
Yeah,
That is pretty gangster. I mean, even that's like a huge cage for you to sort of spar to fight in. How did you find that? Because obviously, AMI cages are like, in a phone box essentially. Let
yeah.
alone,
It was. I don't think the cages were overly huge for that one. For them because they had three cages going on at the same time. They were still pretty big. Um, that makes no difference to me really about how big or small the cage is. I know what I want to do, so I've just got to do that. That's pretty much it really.
but again, it's kind of the point though, that you sort of know how you're gonna do, sort of adapt it and work around it.
Exactly. Like I'm not going to be there going, oh, the cage was 26 foot, so I couldn't do a double leg. Yes, you
I'll
can.
drag my 25-foot strategies out the window now.
Yeah, like 25 foot. What are you going to plan to do? Running a marathon? It doesn't matter.
Do some
Like,
laps.
yeah, just do what you need to do, and that's it. Don't be an idiot.
So there's a few questions I've got, just general sort of, I don't know, want to sort of pick your brain on when it comes to actually walking out and having the moment in your head. What keeps you in a sort of composed headspace to try and perform? Because again, with the weight of the world on your shoulders before a fight, how do you keep, I don't know, keep your head screwed on?
That's an interesting and a difficult question because it changes.
Mm.
Um, so let's take Tom for example. I was fighting in my workplace in my hometown against a guy that is a monster. That was just, coach, can I win? Yes. Let's just fight. Let's just do what I can do. When I went to World Championships, I got Drew. My first fight got Drew against the 2014 champion. In 2015, he lost in the final to split decision, and that was his only loss. And he was pretty much picked as he was going to walk through to gold. Um, yeah, so I was expected, like I was pretty much writ off.
Mm.
And I promised my nan that I was going to come home with a medal. So that was it. I was just there, like, you promise your nan you're going to come home with a medal. So don't be a bitch, come home with a medal. That's pretty much it. And funny thing about that, he was dominating for me for 2 rounds. And the American team actually put out a tweet saying Carlos Hernandez wins by unanimous decision. And then I broke his arm.
Yeah, I saw the topology. I thought, okay. I mean, that's not a very good unanimous decision with a broken arm and, tapping as well.
Yeah.
But I like how it's the higher thing at that point. Because again, if it's just this moment in itself, it's a very overwhelming process. But the fact
Yeah.
you've had obviously a nan and everything else is very much, this is bigger than me. This
Yeah.
isn't about me. I don't care about what happens with me. I need to make sure it's for her. It's for something bigger.
Yeah.
And
Um,
we gotta go.
it's I try not to think about the fight because then I just overly think it. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, what if he what if I can't take him down? Or what if I can't knock him out? What happens then? So I'm more thinking about, okay, why am I fighting? All right, cool. This fight is for a title. There's so and so in the crowd that I need to impress, or whatever it is that I need to do. So yeah, for me, it's more reminding myself why I do this, and sometimes I do it just because I love it. That's it. My second fight in the Euro, in the Worlds was I've beaten the number one guy. I'm in Vegas. This is fun. I'm just gonna fight. This is what I've dreamed of. So fuck it, let's go.
Smell the roses. Yeah. I mean, that's a beautiful way of explaining that. Because again, it's as much as this is horrible, you remember why what you asked for and why you asked for it.
Yeah,
Like, shit, this is terrifying. Wait a minute. This makes me feel something. This makes me feel
yeah,
excited. All this energy. I don't get this from doing a 9 to 5 office job. I get this doing what I'm scared of, and I love it. I mean, that's
yeah,
a powerful thing, man. That's so good. And the fact you'd be able to appreciate that in the moment is even better. Like that must be like something you would like take to the grave as well. Something you really, I don't know, that sort of snapshot moment. That's beautiful.